Welcome back, listeners, to another evening of thrills and chills with me, Paul, on the Stories Philippines podcast. Tonight, we have a tale woven with the spirit of Christmas and a twist of the unexpected, sent in by a dear listener who shared a startling experience from Zamboanga. It was Christmas Eve, that time when joy fills the air and excitement is everywhere. Our friend, whom we'll call Maria, was just a youngster when her brother got into an unfortunate accident. With her parents, aunt, and uncle rushing to the hospital, Maria was left to take care of her sleeping cousin, the baby of her busy aunt. The sudden responsibility was overwhelming, but Maria braced herself, even though the task was as unexpected as a storm on a sunny day. As the night wore on, Maria's stomach growled with hunger. She had to make a quick decision. Leave the baby alone just for a few moments to grab something to eat. Assuring herself the baby would be safe for that short time, she surrounded the little one with pillows and a thick blanket on the chair, creating a soft landing just in case. With the baby sound asleep, Maria hurried out, returning to find the baby awake and crying just as she opened the door. Rushing to the baby's side, she breathed a sigh of relief. The baby was safe and hadn't tumbled off the chair. As the evening passed, Maria waited for her friends and her boyfriend to come over, wanting to feel less alone on this festive night. The baby's father arrived from work, and Maria was relieved to return the childcare duties to him. When her friends and boyfriend arrived, they all settled into the kitchen to feast and celebrate. Just as they finished eating, her cousin came back with a strange tale. Her grandmother had seen a man in white sitting on their sofa, holding a child who was crying uncontrollably. This stirred unease among them. After all, no one was in the living room at the time, and such distress would have been impossible to miss. Their confusion turned to fear when the grandmother, who had seen the apparition, arrived. She described the man holding the baby facing her, but his face was not visible, which added to the mystery. At first, she thought it was the cousin's husband, but the family had been at another relative's house at the time. She even mistook the baby for the one Maria had been minding, although it had been daylight when Maria had returned the child. The revelation sent chills down their spines. Their home stood on a plot of land that had once been the most frightening stretch of road on the way to see their relatives, shadowed by tall bamboo and trees, rumored to be a place of ghostly sightings and eerie sounds. Maria promised to share another spine-tingling experience involving her brother's ex-girlfriend, if this story ever got posted, that is. But for now, let's leave it there, with a good night and a wish for peaceful dreams. Listeners, the Christmas Eve apparition in Zamboanga teaches us that even amid celebration, the past might whisper to us, and shadows may dance in the corner of our eyes. Let it be a reminder to always be mindful of our surroundings, and when you're in charge of someone's safety, be it a child or not, take no risks, for sometimes the consequences reach beyond our understanding. Thank you for tuning in, and remember, keep the lights bright and the comfort of friends and family close, for they are the true warmth on a cold December night. Until we meet again for more tales of the mysterious, this is Paul saying good night and sweet dreams. Stay safe, everyone.